celebrating 100 years. 100 years in 4 minutes. It all started in the month of the Emerald and the year of the Tiger. On May 21st, 1914, May Gibson was born in Hackney, England, along with Joe Louis, Dylan Thomas, Joe Mercer, and Alec Guinness. Then, a few months later on July 28th, the First World War commenced. One of the greatest tragedies of all time left millions of soldiers injured or dead. The war resolved on November 11th, 1918, later to be named Remembrance Day, in respect for all the soldiers who fought in the war. A few years later, in 1928, the world was shocked by the accidental invention of penicillin. And while we're talking about mistakes, fast forward to 1939 when the greatest mistake of all time happened, Ron's birth. Some theories suggest that this sparked the beginning of World War II. But 1939 wasn't all bad. After all, May and Frank got married in October of that year. The war continued until 1945 when the world breathed a sigh of relief when the news broke that war was over. Some events following this were the founding of the United Nations, as well as the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Which brings us to 1947. May Barker gives birth to her only child, Nina, on May 21st. Then, in 1952, King George VI dies, making Elizabeth Queen to this day. And in 1957, the Soviet Union launches the first man-made object to orbit the Earth. Which brings us to 1965. Yes, unfortunately we have to mention it. Chris was born on October 4th. The next year, in '66, England wins the World Cup because of local hero and captain Bobby Moore. And in 1969, Neil Armstrong is the first man to set foot on the moon, an event followed by millions of people worldwide. Skip ahead a bit to 1972 when Nina and Ron get married in Gainsborough Bridge Methodist Church. Fast forward to 1989 when the Berlin Wall falls, uniting Germany as one. Then, in 1991, South Africa repeals apartheid laws, bringing us to 2000, the break of a new century. Experts predicted that all the computers would crash when the clocks historically ticked over. All was well until December 13th, when the world stopped and stared as George Crown was brought into this world. And in 2012, our family mourned at the loss of Frank at age 98. And now we're here, 100 years later. The world has changed, but so haven't we all. From all the way over here in Canada, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. We miss you, and we love you. Hope you have a good birthday, May. Hope to see you soon.